We all have that split-second judgment when meeting someone new. Sometimes it's, what do they really want from me? That's cynicism kicking in. Other times is, that could actually be the start of something good, and that's optimism showing up. Right there in the same moment, you can feel both instincts pulling in different directions. Most of us flip between the two, sometimes leaning more one way, sometimes the other, depending on our mood, our past experiences, or the situation in front of us. Cynicism and optimism have deep roots. Cynicism as a philosophical school goes all the way back to ancient Greece. The original cynics, like Diogenes, weren't just grumpy philosophers. They believed society was corrupt and that most people were driven by self interest. Their answer was radical simplicity and stripping away all illusions. Diogenes famously lived in a barrel and rejected wealth and status, because to him those were traps that hid people's true motives. Over centuries, that radical philosophy morphed into what we call cynicism today. Suspicion, doubt, the assumption that people are out for themselves. Optimism comes from a different tradition. In the Enlightenment, philosophers were like Leibniz argued that we live in the best of all possible worlds. Voltaire mocked this with his satire Candide, making fun of blind positivity. But optimism didn't disappear, instead, it transformed into a psychological framework. Today, optimism isn't about pretending everything is perfect, it's about how you interpret challenges. Setbacks are temporary, people can change, good outcomes are possible. So, in short, cynicism says people are selfish, watch your back. Optimism says people are good, give them a chance. Both can protect you in different ways. Cynicism shields you from disappointment, but too much of it builds walls. Optimism opens doors, but too much of it leaves you unguarded. Think about starting a new job. The cynic in you might whisper your boss will exploit you and your coworkers will be competitive. The optimist might counter, this is a fresh start, maybe I will find mentors and build real friendships here. Neither reaction is wrong. One prepares you for challenges, the other keeps you open to opportunity. Now let's zoom in into relationships. Cynicism might say they are being nice now, but they probably want something in return. Optimism says maybe they really do care and this could grow into something meaningful. The truth is, both are possibilities. Humans can disappoint us, but they also can surprise us in the best ways. And cynicism without balance can lead you isolated. You stop trusting, you keep people at a distance, and eventually you confirm your own suspicion because you never gave anyone the chance to prove otherwise. On the other hand, unchecked optimism can leave you vulnerable. You overlook red flags, excuse bad behavior, and sometimes get hurt because you believe too quickly. Personally, I lean towards cynicism, but I want to believe in the good. And maybe that is where the sweet spot is, holding both perspectives. It's about acknowledging risk without shutting the door on connection. Life asks us to be discerning and hopeful at the same time. It's not weakness, that is wisdom. So, next time you hear the cynical inner voice saying, what's the angle? Add a second question, what else could be true? Maybe they do want something, but maybe they're also just being kind. And if you feel yourself leaning into blind optimism, pause and ask, what do I need to see clearly before I trust? These small questions create space to respond with balance instead of reacting out of habit. Cynicism and optimism aren't enemies, they are lenses. And the art is learning when to switch between them. So, which way do you lean? Do you tend to expect the worst or hope for the best? And how has that shaped your relationships? Please share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear your perspective. And if you want more deep dives that mix philosophy with real life, please subscribe. This is part of an ongoing series exploring the mindsets that shape how we see the world. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.